Mm. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sari Wild, and I'm the founder of The Continuum. Today, we are hosting Nova Om for Manifestor Impact Cauldron. And I am just so lit up about all of these way showers that I get to feature to share with us. And Nova is the one who has initiated us to have our own platform. So this is extra special and exciting because we're opening today. And she was just doing welcome videos right before we got on here. So I just want to give a quick introduction and recognition of Nova. And working with her, I've seen that she is a culture creator, curator. She carries a very clean and authentic frequency of belonging. I mean, yes, please impact me with that. And I have been, and I'm just so excited to share her with you. She's a human design manifestor, emotional authority. She's a 1-3. So, she and I have been nerding out on foundations because I'm a 5-1 and really creating this space to be ready for others to come in and add their frequency to this in a way that it's like stable and can just keep expanding. And I just adore her third line trial and error process. And, I've seen for some years that third lines can be the most devoted people. And I'm just experiencing that for myself with Nova. Like she's so devoted in this process, and she honors herself so deeply. So thank you, sweetheart, so much. And we had agreed that I was going to lead a little grounding for us, and so it looks like that's still feeling good before you speak and inform. Okay. All right, everyone. Well, we're going to come into our bodies first, and beginning with your actual real reality, orienting in space. So this first part is with your eyes open, and you're just going to look, and we're going to look in each direction and let your eyes rest. So you could just start with straight ahead of you. Let your eyes rest on something. Breathe and just mentally report reality to yourself. Like I'm looking at my dancing shoe bag. And then let your eyes drift in another direction and land on another object. Breathe and mentally report reality, what you're looking at. And another direction. And one more. All right, ease to center here. And now we're going to take hand to opposite shoulder, brush from shoulder to fingertips, watch yourself do it, and mentally report reality. So it could be like, I see my hand stroking my arm. There's my arm. I feel my touch. And switch sides. And these are really great tools, by the way, if you're ever starting to feel overwhelmed or depressed or just like out of your body, to just come back to what's real. All right, let's ease back to center and Either close your eyes or soften your gaze so you are not focusing on anything. And let your breath come in. Have some good hospitality for the nourishment of your life. The foundation of your life is this breath. And not just the inhales, the exhales nourish you too. And let's really fire up those exhales for this call today, because as things get stirred up, as your stuck stuff starts to move, like you want to assist it in moving so that whatever's not for you to continue to hold can go to where it is meant to be, if not with you. Like, amen. Whew. And let's feel into for your personal intentions for being here, any awareness you have around what you may be bringing to throw in this cauldron or lovingly release into it. And if you don't know, that's okay. You can totally show up here with an I don't know. It could be an intention for awareness. And let's take about 3 more nice, deep, complete inhales and exhales to bless yourself and thank yourself for being here, for showing up to receive. This is holy, holy, ultimate work to expand your capacity to be yourself. And Nova is the perfect person, in my opinion, to do this with, because she has such great capacity for herself that she can be with others while they're doing that work, so that you can be safe to have whatever experience you're having. You don't have to worry about her. You don't have to worry about me. We're solid here, just here to support you. So I'll be here holding the space for the larger group. I'll have my eye on the chats. And so you can direct message me in the chat, or you can put it to the group, and I'll just be keeping an eye on that. Because Nova's going to have her own flow, and she'll let us know when she's ready to have people share. All right, sweetheart, I'm handing the baton over to you. Welcome. Thank you.
The talking stick. Thank you so much, Blessing. Oh my goodness, Sarah, you are an incredible ceremony opener, and I feel so blessed for how I feel right now. Thank you for that. Hello, everyone. I am Nova. I am a 1-3 tribal emotional manifestor. Something about manifestors is that we have this aura that has a dense energy to it. It's made to bust through obstacles. It's made to just roll over things, to make room for us to be able to move through and initiate what we're here to initiate. And that's what I want to bring here to this call. I want to bring this energy that just moves the things in your life that feel stuck or stagnant. And I want to invite you to feel and call out those things inside of you, those things around you in your life, whatever it is, and just kind of put it in this cauldron, right? This space. It feels like my arms are just holding this. And I just want you to put it in. I'd like to invite you all to deepen into your body, to feel the places where you may be stiff, the places where you may be heavy. I want to invite you to draw that out. Draw it out of you and put it here in this cauldron. I can hold it. I can let it go. I want to invite you to draw from your life. Just reach out and pull the energy in the places that feel stuck and set them in this cauldron here. Give you a moment to empty yourself, empty your life. Mm. Mm. If anyone feels called to share in just a couple words what they're putting into the cauldron, please feel free to unmute yourself and share. Mm. Mm.
I put in the stress from my support system and the stress from crying earlier today. I very rarely cry, so it's a big buildup. So it's dumped.
Mm. Thank you for sharing, sister. It's beautiful to see. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Allowing yourself to empty, allowing yourself to rest and be held. Mm.
I'm putting in any beliefs that I can be manipulated by anyone else, that any external
Mm.
circumstance or person has any power over me and anyone in my space.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I also would like to say that we suspect that this Roberta who is offering to give us notes is could be a spammer, so maybe don't click that link. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's put her gunk in here too.
Yeah, welcome, Roberta.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Cauldron is. Somebody want to share?
Yeah, you saying gunk, I feel the gunk. It is stuck and sticky and sludgy, and I am like peeling it off of the inside of
Mm.
my ribs and dumping
Oof.
so much over processed, under processed, old,
Mm.
stunky, oily sludge.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yes. My cauldron loves that stuff. Mm-hmm. It makes great compost. Mm-hmm. I love that. I can feel it in my body. Mm. Mm. Emptying, emptying. And when you think you've emptied, empty deeper. Mm. Pull from the crevices. Mm. Mm. Imagine me like a soul chiropractor going in and just crack, 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 just aligning stuff and allowing the cracks just to empty out. Stagnation, stuckness. All in here. I've got it. It's all here. I give another moment in case anybody else wants to share. Mm.
I'm 5 weeks postpartum, and I'm putting the last aversion to stepping into my matriarchy role and
Mm.
any lineage stuff with my relationship with the women in my life and
Mm.
family.
Mm. Mm. Yes, reaching behind us and pulling out the gunk from the ancestors behind us, right? Let's put all their gunk in here too. Mhm. Mm. 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 Just want to gather it all up out of you guys. Mm. This cauldron is so full and nicely patted down.
I see Jenny is offering heartbreak and disappointment.
Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 The next thing I want to do is take my hands and just reach into this cauldron and start mixing it up, churning the compost, just moving it around. Stagnancy is the absence of movement. Mm. Mm. Join me in some deep exhales. Mm. 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 I want to reach into you guys and just twist and move the energy in you. Chest bump it a little bit. Reach up into the cosmos. Twist some dials, move some things. Back in the cauldron. Digging down deep into the bottom, into the muck. Reminds me of gardening, just getting my hands in the dirt and just tilling the soil. Create air, space for growth, space for life. If you feel drawn toward it, I invite you to move your body Move the energy in your body. Let that movement ripple out all around you, into your home, into the connections that you have with people around you, family, your friends, family of origin, community. So allowing those strings to snap or grow, moving, moving this energy. Moving the synergy. Mm-hmm. Oh, starting at the root and pulling the energy up and out. Reaching out into the air around you and the world around you, feeling it different. Feeling that it is different, feeling that you are different. Mm. 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 Letting your belly hang out. Letting your shoulders drop. Mm. Letting your bones just sink. Empty, 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 empty. Feeling into the energy of movement, the energy of life. Sparkly bubbles like champagne pops in your body and the energy around you. And I want to invite everybody to send that back into the cauldron. Be a participant in moving the energy, yours and each other's. Imagining this cauldron with all these hands in it, just churning and moving, and my vision's getting really playful now. Now we're like throwing it up in the air. It's just life and compost and fertilizer, and we're all going to grow from it. Mm-hmm. 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 Allowing everything in the cauldron to be brought out, placed back into the earth, back onto the earth so it can sink down. Oh, Mother Earth is fantastic at turning gunk into life. Sending it back, emptying it out of us, dropping it, rinsing out the cauldron, swirling it around and around, get all the remnants and pieces and debris, and pouring it out, nourishing Mama Earth. Clean cauldron. Just being in that new energy now. I'm going to set the cauldron in the middle of us again. And give everybody time to move their body, Fill in. Mm. If there's anything left, the cauldron is there to receive it. Mm. 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 I want to lend this big manifestor energy like a bulldozer and just rolling through all the barriers and obstacles and opening everything up. There's a rumbling that happens in manifestor energy. It's a rumbling like thunder that just bam, bam, shaking the energy up. Inviting you to move. Mm, 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 mm. Feeling into your body for any places that it's holding and honoring that there may be things that are serving you that are here to be for now. Mm, 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 mm. Trusting your journey, trusting yourself, trusting the ways that your body protects itself. Mm. Trusting the flow of the cosmos, the correct timing to unlock. Mm. Trusting the divine timing that everything comes and goes. Trusting that if you are called to be on this call, that you've been able to move and shake up the correct energy that's here to be moved and shaken up. Mm. Trusting our systems, our bodies, our networks, our life paths. Trusting these networks to move out the stuff that's not for us, to make space for the stuff that is. Mm. Mm. Today the sun moved into the gate of nourishment. When we originally planned this event, it was in the gate of shock. And there's definitely a powerful energy to the gate of shock. And today, as we're doing the actual event, I also want to feel into the nourishment energy. This is first line in the gate 27, which is about selfishness. It's about caring for yourself or not. I want to feel into that energy. I want to allow ourselves to be nourished. Pour some water on the things that are growing in us. Now we lightened up the soil, some air in there, sprinkle some nutrients, some water, and speak loving things to those things that are growing. Nourish them with our words, nourish them with our touch. Nourish them with our attention. Nourish them with our intention. Mm. 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 Beautiful thing about Manifestor Impact is that don't actually have to do, you don't have to do anything. It's energetic. It just is now. I want to open up for people to share how they're feeling, what their experience was. If they still feel any stuckness, how they're feeling about that, whatever feels called to be shared.
I was having these big yawns and tears in my eyes, but not emotional tears.
Mm.
Yeah, letting them come through, and there's like a deliciousness to that kind of tired release, you know.
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm still sending out pulses. I feel like it's like deepening down into the earth underneath us and just kind of pulsing, sending some shock waves out, maybe, but gentler. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Thank you, beloved. Mm. Mm. I am entering into a new level of body health. That has to do with taking care of and nourishing my body on a cellular level, movement, nutrition, elimination, food, lifestyle. That's what I was moving today. Stagnation that has kept me in old choices, old patterns, old ways of feeling in my body, old paths. Just releasing those and moving those.
I'd like to offer some permission for still feeling stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And also validation that so much just happens, you know, beyond our conscious experience. And, you know, you may have a knowing that something's happening
Mm.
and does not have a fully conscious picture of it. And I
Mhm.
find that when that happens, it's a real grace. Like,
Mm.
you know what? You don't need to know. You can just relax and be as you are.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to connect energetically with each one of you. You're welcome to just receive, just gazing. I'm going to do one person at a time. Just connecting with you and sending my manifestor energy. Mm. Just this deep boom, 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 like a drum. Mm, 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 mm. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. And I want to take a moment to feel into the people that will listen to this recording. Boom, boom. Mm. Mm, mm, the floor is open if anybody wants to share anything to help process or move any of the energy or this experience, any confirmations of what you're moving. You're also welcome to just be in the energy of it. Mm,
I am feeling very at peace
mm,
and grateful to have the opportunity to watch you move and dance while I sit in my peace. Thank you.
Thank you for that blessing. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. most potent impact of a manifestor is peace. Mhm.
I'd like to offer a hello to that each of you are like an acupuncture point for infinite ripples of people beyond you, even if you're not a manifestor, like whoever you are.
Mhm.
And so that if you are feeling a little tap on your shoulder to share something,
Mhm.
I really hope that you do, because it'll be there anyway in the energy of this. It's already here. But to put the power of your voice behind it can be really validating for people who are not, who really need the validation. That can really help them along to feel into their own truth. So this isn't to pressure you into it, but it's like if you kind of know, like you're getting a little tap, and you're like, oh, I don't share, I don't want to share. Just I'm holding the value of that
Mhm.
and the blessing of your experience.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Y'all, I am so happy to share verbally and feel like I have really fully shared and received energetically with all of you. I definitely feel lots of stuff moving through and up and out and to and from. So I am grateful to be here and to feel all the feels with all y'all.
Mhm. Thank you so much for that share. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Um, I am so grateful to be here right now. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Thank you very much. Everything is moving. This is I needed this little bit of a push. I also needed to hear that about the voice, as anyone, I mean, in this journey and experience of motherhood, I haven't had, I've been very out of myself. I'm also a manifester and feel like I'm powerless in a way right now. And all of my power, my magic has been drained, I feel, which I know is not true. I'm just trying to find a new balance in a new way. Yeah, so that is, I can feel it all unraveling. And I can feel as I'm sharing this too, my spine is just aligning and my sits bones. It's like there's some resistance there, but it's like pushing through a little bit more. So, and I can feel it coming out the top too. And my ears are starting to open up a little bit so I can start hearing a little bit more clearly. And yeah, it's a really powerful experience.
Thank you, April. Thank you so much for that feedback, sis. Mhm. Mhm.
So I want to share the impact of hearing your voice and knowing that you're 5 weeks postpartum too. Is like I was just having rolling splenic chills as you were sharing, and I've got the emotional tears now. You can feel that alignment happening in my body. And I recall that Nova had said that her sessions, she used to call them like chiropractic adjustments. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, like that's accurate,
Mhm.
of her,
Mhm.
that's something that comes with her impact. And is the power that I experience with all manifestors, even in their not self. Thank you so much.
Thank you for saying that.
It's kind of a sweet time right now of integration, and each of your shares deepens my own integration in my own body and integration of this shared energy and space. I want to recognize that and thank each of you for your verbal shares, for energetic contributions. Very grateful.
I'd like to just share something real quick, is that I really,
Please.
hi, I feel safe in this space. Safe is the word that's coming through, and I'm just so grateful.
Oh, blessing. Yes, yes. Oh, blessing. Just being here with you. This experience. Mm, 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 mm. Reaching out, just laying a hand on your leg, just touching you, being here with you right now. Mm. Breathing with you, emptying deeper with you. Mm. Inviting those around us to join us in deeper emptying. Mm. 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 Staying here with you in this space while I open up room for somebody else to share if they feel called. Mm. 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 Mm.
Hello to offer to the stomach and the back of the heart. Something coming up in my space, in my body. For
Mhm.
anybody who's feeling a match with that, or sometimes we can have resistance to even noticing these things because we auto say they're bad or we shouldn't, so we can even like numb to them.
Mhm.
And Nova has a defined heart, so that has to do with the stomach and the heart.
Mhm.
So this is a great opportunity to receive those sensations that we may have been numbing to or judging as they come up, to be released, or to even just shift into what they really are, like our experience of what they're really trying to be. And a great way to do that is to
Mhm.
just breathe really softly around those areas that are coming up in your body.
Mm. My body is feeling drawn toward making spirals, circles. Mm. Moving the energy around. Mm. And back the other way. So I can sweep out the energy in the back of my body. Mm. 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 Figure eights with my hips. Mm. Mm. Just pulling out that energy in the back. Mm. 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 And remembering our feet and our toes. Our body is more than just our trunk. Mm. Mm. Wiggling the toes and sending energy out of the leg, and the arm, fingertips, rolling the joints. Mm, 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 mm. The head, emptying out energy that no longer serves us in our heads. Like a vacuum just sucking out stagnant, heavy energy in there. Stretching my face. Mm, Tugging my ears. Mm, mm, Rubbing the back of my neck. Stimulate some movement there. Give myself a cranial mini massage. Mm, mm. Shaking the old out. We have been in some very intense transits. We had the gate of shock. That was a powerful one. And then we just completed the transit with gate 3, which is the gate of mutation, the gate of rocky new beginnings. And it was actually a full channel because the other half of that channel, the 60, was activated by Pluto, which is the gate of limitation. So this past week, there's been a lot of energy in the adrenals, moving limitation out, mutating it into fresh new beginnings, which can be very intense energy. Give everybody a moment to kind of shake off that transit. Oh, tax is due on Monday. Yeah, that too. And there's the whole world and their mess. mm. Mm. Shaking off the old. I'm gonna invite you to shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake off the old dust. Wrap up the cobwebs and toss them back to the earth. Mm. 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 Shaking, shaking. Ooh, wee. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Oh, I might need to actually see a physical chiropractor. My back wants to crack so bad. Mm-hmm. 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 To invite Sari to guide us in I can't remember what it's called, but the calling the power back. Yeah.
Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So this is called Big Golden Sun. But first, we're going to set up your grounding cord officially if you didn't already. And I mean, even if you did already, let's get a new one going for this new alignment. My yard guys are here. They have a knack for like being here when I think it's part of it. So they're weed whacking right now. You can receive the energy of that.
You know what's so funny? Actually,
What?
I had this when you first started talking. You were saying grounding the cord, and all of a sudden I realized, like, wait, we should like cut some cords first, like just. And I imagined us with like samurai swords, just like.
Yeah.
And then you said there's weed whackers there. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna cut some cords.
Yeah,
and
that sounds good.
yeah, get some. Oh, let go of some old ties to old people, and not old people, but and situations. Yes, and situations and events and environments, and just empty all of that. Cut it all. Cut it all. Mm.
And everything in my field, which includes the continuum, has this hello on the space that's 100% highest and best trajectory. So that goes for the group and the individuals. So anything that you're releasing that's not in 100% alignment with you, this is actually a gesture of love to release, because it's, if you think about it, it's like that thing's been stuck with you too, out of alignment. You know, it's like, is that really its fullest expression, to be that thing that you're just like, oh God, this is holding me back. I feel stuck because of it. So it's like, let that little stuck baby go to where it wants to go. Maybe it goes to the land of stuck and they are all in harmony there. Or maybe it's nothing like that and it just was stuck with you and narrowed into what it actually was. So I like to think of it that way too when we're cutting cords, because it's like a lot of times we're like, no, get out of here, you know, and that can be the same energy that binds us. All right, so let's do this grounding cord. You're just gonna picture at the base of your seat, or if you're lying down, it can be the whole imprint of your body from your hips all the way down into the center of the planet, and give the planet a big hello, just like right into her heart, like, oh, hey, mama. And you can feel her hello back to you. Make that conscious connection. Feel her inviting you to release anything that doesn't serve you. She's the great composter, the great recycler, the great redistributor. And let's just take a few breaths to just feel into this connection between you and the earth, this opportunity to be supported in whatever you're releasing today, whatever you're sending home that is not at home with you. And hello to the gratitude that just wells up when we do this, that kind of surrender. I feel it coming right up from the earth, just like, oh, thank you, child. Thank you for letting go of that. I've got it. I know just what to do with this energy, this being, this thought, whatever. She'll make it into flowers and food and crystals, lava, trees. All right, so you can just let that be on automatic now. And we're going to go into the big golden sun tool. So we're going to do this a few times. Clap your hands together. And rub them so they're hot. So you can smell the skin burning a little bit. And then a big inhale, reach up. You're going to hold here, and you're going to envision a big golden sun above you. And it can be the size of the sun. It can be the size of your house. It doesn't matter. It's whatever feels big and good to you. And you're going to call your energy home into the sun and just let it fill up and get bigger and warmer. Energy, come back to me from wherever you've been, wherever you thought you were going, wherever you thought you were. That's not here and now. Come home, come home, come home, come home, come home. Here, kitty, kitty. And then bring it on in. And you can pack it in, tap it in, brush it in, get it all the way down. And you can even bend over, just dump out even more out your grounding cord that doesn't belong here, that your energy is kind of booting out all the way down to the soles of your feet. And then we'll do 2 more. And any embellishments that you want to add that feel fun or feel supportive to you, go ahead and do it. Energy, come back to me. Come home, come home, come home. You can even like poke a hole in your sun when you're ready for it. Just let it like sploosh all over you. Oh, my temperature is going up. 1 more. To fill up the space you created with your energy, your rightful frequency. Oh.
Thank you for that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sari, can you give me the time? Are you up for that?
Yeah, it's 1:11.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. There's one more thing I'd like to do. To just kind of ground us and orient us. So I'm going to have to turn my very professional tripod situation around. And I want to invite you to stand and join me if you want to do this. And we're going to start by facing east, where the sun rises. We are going to call in the masculine. We're going to call in masculine energy, the masculine, the divine masculine, connect it with our own masculine energy, yang energy, left action energy. Just call it in and just fill ourselves up with the energy, allow it to wash over us. And then turning to the left, you're going to go all the way to west facing. And we're going to call in the feminine, the divine feminine, yin energy, passive energy, receiving, receptive energy. Going to let it wash over us like the water that is the feminine. And turning to the left, we're going to face south. And we are going to call in our past. We're going to allow where we've been to come and wash over us. Our past. What got us to where we are right now. Who we are, where we are, how we are. Allow that to wash over us. And then to the left again, we're going to face north and we're going to call in where we're going. Where we're going. Where we're headed. Just allowing that direction to wash over us. We can't escape our destiny. That's where we're going. And just allow that to wash over us. And then calling in the sun energy, bringing in Father, Son. Bringing in that energy. Allowing it to wash over us, get inside of us. And then bringing in the earth energy, Mama. Earth Mama energy. Just calling it in, bringing it in. Up from the earth, just grabbing it, pulling it up. Bringing her energy in. And lastly, centering into your heart. Bringing all of that energy and centering into your heart. I want to recognize and give credit where credit is due, that this directions and whatnot, this ritual is from the indigenous people where I stayed down in Acapulco, Mexico. It's how they connect with the earth and themselves. Mm. Mm. In the heart. It's such a special space. This is, what we call the heart in human design. This is the G. This is our compass. It's our life direction, our love direction, our identity. When we're defined there, we have this purpose. We're on this path, this fixed path that we're moving along. Part of that path is shaking off the old. And when we're open, like I am, the G guides us in this way where it syncs us up with various G's in my world, sampling along this path that I'm on. How important it is to shake off the old, clear out old energy, and refine the G energies that I connect back up with. This feels complete. I feel complete. It feels like an easy transition to inform that we have an integration lab planned for next Friday to talk about and deeper integrate the this experience and what comes after this experience between now and next Friday. And that integration lab is going to be held in the continuum. Siri, do you want to share about the continuum? Do you want to, or do you want to co-share?
I want to say first that, impact is one thing, and this tends to be what we look for. But I think that a lot of what's like the suffering that goes on as we're all like, our spirits are like pushing us to like grow so quickly in our lifetimes, is that we're not integrating the impacts. And so we can get confused sometimes because we're like backed up on impact, or it's yeah, here comes the constipation metaphor. And I think that's what's so cool about this impact that Nova's offering, is that, it's to move that backlog, that backup. So yeah, the integration is a really important part of this work, and we offer them every month, and maybe more depending on if other way showers want to jump in and offer them throughout the month. But we offer one every month to integrate the way shower event, and Nova's going to be there with me next week. So in the days after something like this, like, you can have a whole range of experiences, and especially that this is an emotional manifestor impact. You could have a broad range of experience. So I just want to give you a heads up that that's normal. You could feel really high, you could feel really low, and like everything in between. And it's all legit. And just to I recommend just pausing on any action you might take from this in the next week, and just observe and be present. And if you can make it to the integration lab, please do. And so, yes, that's inside the continuum, and we are going to email each of you a link to join on the free 2-month trial, so you can come into Nova's Campfire, which is these is what we call our groups, where they're around the way shower events and the way showers work. so that there can be more digestion in there and more shares and connection. And then we also have the integration lab next week. And then we have another way shower next month, David Schwendeman, who's a coach of mine, and his event is called Problem Destroyer. And he has a great talent for just completely invalidating problems and revealing like 1,000 different solutions that could work. And he's on the cross of alignment in his human design. He's a projector, he's an emotional projector. So I'm really excited to share Dave too, and and have an integration lab for that. We're going to have 2 hot seats for that event. So this is, the way that you can see, I mean, if you're the person, you're obviously going to be getting the direct attention, but it always happens that like a bunch of people can get their stuff worked out just by witnessing somebody else too. So yeah, and it's $22 a month after the 2-month trial, and it's just really important to us that this is really accessible and generous, and also that there's that confirmation of like intentionally being in this space with what we're creating and sharing, and inviting you to come and create with us if you feel that resonance.
I'm so excited about the continuum. I could just talk about it forever, my excitement about it and how important it feels to me that it exists. And I'm so grateful that we get to open the doors today and get people in there and start actually doing the things with people. Very, very excited to bring people in. And I've said before, it's like we set up all the furniture and decorated the walls, and now we fluffed the pillows, and now it's time to open the doors and bring everybody in. And I'm so excited to have everybody in there and see what people do with it.
It's so exciting. And for those of you who have been in this catalyst, we're calling it catalyst phase of, before today, who signed up, you're going to have a different link to join, so that you have that year already included in what you contributed. So yeah, don't sign up for the 2-month trial if you're already in. And I'm going to be posting that link for you guys in the Facebook group. That's like a waiting room, and I think I've got everybody's emails in one place to send it to you if you're not on Facebook. But if you don't get it from me today, then reach out to me and be like, Sari, where's my link? Because we don't have our administrative staff on board just yet, so we're just kind of muddling through.
I want to thank each of you so much for being here, taking the time to come join us for this, bringing your stuff to this. I am so honored and so grateful. I'm just like, I'm a puddle of gratitude right now. That's all I have. I don't remember if there was anything else we wanted to talk about on the call. Just
well,
gratitude.
2 things come up. Well, one is that you have other offerings.
Yeah.
And then I also would love if we could take a couple minutes, and I don't know if it would be before or after you speak, maybe after you speak, but just to share impact. And maybe it's just one word. But I find that so powerful to do that acknowledging of the energy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. So you could talk about your
Yeah. So the other thing that I'm doing for people in the continuum is I am going to offer a free human design class. It's the basics of human design. And my goal is to really initiate people into human design, or deepen the foundation of people who already are familiar with human design. I've been in my journey with human design for 9 years, and I'm a 1-3 profile with 9 first lines. I have a really deep sense of foundation. The basics are like, oh, my favorite. I love doing intro sessions with people. Like this is my juice right here, is the juiciness. Just imagining this like super ripe juicy berry. I'm like, this is it, all this juiciness coming out. This is what I'm here for. So I'm really excited to teach this class and just give people access to quality, source human design information to really initiate them into human design and onto their path with human design. And then once we've taken that class, whoever comes to the class, I'm offering a 30-minute personalized slam poetry chart reading session, either in an intro session if you're new to human design, or if you already know human design, we can do some kind of advanced session. There's multiple options, but it's a 30-minute, very discounted. The details will be in my campfire about it, session that's going to build on the information from the class. So that's why it's so short, because you will have received so much from the class, and then it's just like bam, bam, bam. Slam poetry is just like, my body just like everything just comes out. I look at a chart and it just like, I just know what to say, and it just hits. And it's recorded. You get a copy of it because it's, really powerful. And so those are my offerings that I want to give to people, after this event.
Thank
The
you.
details will be
So generous and such a great opportunity. I mean, I see people come up in the groups all the time, like, who does readings and stuff? And like, Nova.
It's so
I mean, I
funny.
do them, but
Yeah.
there's like a certain
Yeah.
kind of way that you do it that I feel so
Yeah.
confident to recommend people go to you, like wherever they are in their journey.
That's where most of my referrals come from, is somebody asking in a group for somebody to read their chart and somebody referring them. Like somebody just being like, Nova's your person. And then I get messages like, oh, I posted this group and like 5 people recommended you. And so here,
That's legit.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm really excited to offer this to the members of the Continuum.
Well, I would like to go around and just call on people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you absolutely don't want to share a word, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my informing. But I would love to hear like one word that's just present for you, the impact of being here today. And I'd love to start with you, Jessie.
Jaguar.
Whoa, that hit me. Jeanette.
Space.
Such a Halima.
Open.
Mm.
You have a word? Hold on. There's another word down here.
Oh, there's another one. We have a guess.
I think the same one.
Oh, the same word, open. Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart. Jenny?
Warmth and love.
Warmth and love. Thank you, darling. Angela?
Serenity.
Laura?
A thunder.
Atanda?
Abundant.
Thunder. I'm from Italy. I'm sorry, my English is not very good.
Yeah.
thunder.
Oh,
Thunder.
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 Thank you very much.
I took
Thank
a lot of French,
you.
so I'm just like, attendre? All I've got. I tried Italian a little bit. Melissa.
Charged.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
April, if you're available. People.
Embodiment.
Mhm. Mm. Yum. Casey.
Clean.
Mm.
Truth. Rhonda.
I feel a calm, a peaceful calm, and I know it's not one word, but that's what's coming up.
Do your full sentence, woman. Thank you. Jill.
They're actually two words: clear and grounded.
Oof.
Thank you.
Thank you. That hit my spleen. Eva.
Acceptance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that belonging thing you do. Lindsay.
Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, full circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ella. I don't know if Ella has audio actually. I think she might not.
How
Mine
about
is
you, Siri?
yum.
Yeah.
Yummy. Yummy, yum, yum, yum. Mm.
I feel so many things. I feel so much peace and groundedness, and gratitude, and now hearing everybody share, I feel just honored.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sister. Manifestor woman. Thank you to each of you who are here live and also watching the recording. It's so legit. We feel you. And I look forward to seeing this campfire. It's a fiery one. Fire up and just get some action in there.
So grateful. Thank each of you. Thank each of you. And also, anybody on this call that wants to, I want to invite you, inform you, please feel free to send me a friend request on Facebook, Nova Om. I want to stay connected to you in whatever capacity I can. So we have the Continuum and Facebook. Those are the only two places I am.
Awesome. And we intend to take up more of her in the Continuum. Nova
Beautiful.
Unleashed.
Thank you, sis. I love it. I'm so here for it. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, my campfire is, I don't know if you saw, I named it Nova's Deliciousness.
So accurate.
That's my campfire. So
Gather round, everyone.
mhm.
Bring your marshmallows.
And chocolate, the good stuff. Dark, organic, fair trade.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna stop the recording. Dupe.